So we're quickly going to do a small bolt action game. It's about 500 points. We're using the same terrain as we just played Rules of Engagement on. We'll just do a little quick, you know, sort of skirmish. Again, we'll do Germany versus the Russians. And I'll get back to you with our forces and all that quickly in a bit. Okay, so we're going on to a bolt action game. Only about 550 points, give or take. So I've got a veteran grenadier squad with 2 LMGs, an NCO submachine gun, a lieutenant, the second lieutenant, sorry, the not very good one, who's a veteran, a medic, veteran panzer grenadiers with 2 light machine guns, 4 assault rifles, and Hanomag. And that is pretty much it for 550 points of German Panzer Grenadiers. So I'll hand you over to my friend now for him to discuss his swathes of Russian infantry that are going to be bombarding me to death. And then we'll get on with the game.
Hi, this is my Russian force for our short bolt action game. First up, we've got a submachine gun squad here. Hold on to the teeth with submachine guns. We've got our first light machine gun squad here. We got our regular rifle guys supporting the light machine gun crew. We should have 3 of them. There's another one here. And our third one up over here. We have our free unit of 12 men with anti-tank grenades and our tank hunters unit here. And then we have, of course, our second lieutenant and his adjutant. The medic here is being removed for point purposes because, well, we're trying to keep it short. So she's actually coming off. Goodbye, medic. And we'll see you after the first turn.
Okay, so here's my German deployment. Hoping to get some dice early on to do some nice stuff. I have my base coated Hanomag. Sorry, I'm not painting them, my wife is, because she likes the idea of airbrushing the camouflage, and she's busy at the moment. So in that I have the Panzer Grenadier squad with assault rifles and the medic. Over here I have the other Panzer Grenadier squad with the lieutenant. So my opponent's deploying where all the buildings are, so I can do the dice over now. I'm hoping to get up here, control the mid-ground, and just, you know, kill people lots, because why not? That's my plan. I don't really have much of a plan. I'm happy after cake earlier, so contented cake-fed Germans are going to charge up and take the village, because there's a bakery there that they've heard makes really nice pastries, and they're hoping to capture it. So over to my opponent to talk about his army.
Hi, the Russian deployment is very simple. Lay down covering fire if possible with the tank hunters and run everybody else up into the gaping maw of German death that seems to be waiting over there. We'll see how it goes. See you after the first turn.
Okay, the end of the first turn, we had a spate of Russian orders at the start, which they used to advance into position around the village. Then we had a spate of German orders, which they put some fire down onto the green squad. Did I kill the NCO and that was it?
Yeah.
I think I killed the NCO with a lucky shot and that was it. Then the Hanomag drove up, put fire into the squad that was on the bridge. The guys with the assault rifles jumped out next order and removed the squad that was on the bridge. They've lost 2 casualties though to this squad that came around the building. The anti-tank rifles took a shot at the Hanomag and put a pinning marker on it,
yep,
but didn't actually do anything. Yeah, they had a pinning marker on them, and so did the other guy, but they passed the leadership test being a veteran. So we're on to turn 2. Okay, the end of turn 2. We have this squad here, the squad there previously. Mauled that squad, but not mauled it enough. It stayed, it didn't run away. Then they took fire from that squad back there, and the survivors there, and just basically got hammered. All those casualties. It was kind of broken, but they didn't run. The Hanomag put fire into those, removing some casualties and putting a pinning marker on there. That guy ran up. This squad was on ambush, opened fire on them, did some casualties and a pinning marker when they came into short range, which is quite handy. And there's some manoeuvring around the back of the Russians. And I think that was about it for the turn, wasn't it, Kerry?
Yeah.
Okay, so on to turn. Okay, so that was a disastrous turn for the Germans. I do have a black hand for winning table over. Table bubbles. What happened? Well, due to a streak of Russian orders and spectacular rolling to make up for previous games today, my veteran squad there have been gunned down by basically that squad hiding up in the building and him. Those managed to miraculously make their leadership test, assault, and blow the Hanomag to tiny little pieces. The medics jumped up there. These guys put some fire into them, and they moved for cover, took a shot back and missed. So that's pretty much it for that turn. Some repositioning from the Russians. So on to turn 3.
Turn 3.
Turn 3. So, okay, so that's the end of the third turn. They got mauled, but not quite enough to make them run away, unfortunately, by this squad here. This squad took a pinning marker from those who come around out the building. This guy put a pinning marker on them. They bottled it and went down. He managed to fail a leadership test with a needed 9 or less, so he's gone down. They've moved up, took some shots, did nothing. They've moved up ready to come in and fire next turn. And that's pretty much it for this turn. So on to turn 4. Okay, so that was turn 4 or 3, whatever it was anyway.
Maybe 3. I forget.
The medic ran up, popped one of them. They shot, killed, put a pin in on there. My lieutenant shot, put a pin in on there, but they moved off. It wasn't very spectacular. They've mauled that squad, but that's about it. They're down, and they've got 2 pin in on them. So they're doing a heroic last stand as they're surrounded by Russians. Russians winning so far because I've not actually killed units. I'm trying to suppress them so I don't die. So on to the next turn. Okay, at the end of that turn, we've had they finally, at the end of the turn, managed to regroup, having had 4 pinning markers put on them. That's down to 2 men because they got shot by the officer. They've gone down again. They put some more shots in their pinning markers. They put shots into their pinning markers. They've not done much. The medics run around with his pistol, madly shooting at people in that squad and put a pinning marker down. And I think that's it for this turn. Oh, they've only got 1 pinning marker, sorry.
Really?
Because they've only been hit once this turn.
Oh, that's right, yes,
Yeah.
because of the, yes, of course, yes.
Because they rallied last turn.
Yes.
No, not rallied, they did something. So,
they
on to the next turn. Okay, at the end of the last but 1 turn, they've got 1 more turn left in the game. The Germans have removed the squad over there, having rallied last turn. This guy put fire into... Who did he put fire into?
Well, your commandant?
Yeah.
He put fire
he killed that... He helped kill that squad, didn't he?
Over here, yeah.
And no, he put fire into this squad.
Oh, that's right. That's what killed the 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then the medic,
killed another one.
Shot another one.
Yeah, they fired and didn't do much, and that's pretty much it for the turn. Now they finally moved up, advanced, took some shots at these, didn't do anything. The commander's moved and he's got behind that building because he was hoping to give these his leadership bonus.
But they're dead.
But they're dead, so he's kind of going to have to move somewhere else now. And the anti-tank rifles hiding by the cat here, probably phased by the fact that they've got big giant Black Panther staring down at them from about 12 foot in the air, who seems quite nonplussed, put off their aim and they missed. So that was it for that turn. On to the last turn. And that was it for the game. Due to basically tenuous holding on to the last, the Germans have, in the last turn, basically won it. By the medic killing the last one of them by running up and kicking him square. He took a shot at them, did nothing. They gunned down those 2 there. So they basically had bad luck firing in this turn. Which happens because they had good luck at the start and it looked really, really bleak for the Germans. but they managed to just put a few pinning markers in and just survive it out, really. Because in, what was it, the second turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second turn they lost the Hanomag, the medic was pinned, the squad was mauled, it was like...
Well, I took 2 of the units off you in that turn.
Yeah, it was horrendous. And then these guys are just held out and held out and held out. And by generally putting enough pinning markers over here, I've managed to survive. So, and they've been shot from all ways, haven't they? So that was it. If my opponent stops playing with the Hobby Cat. Good game. And we'll upload this and the other battle report later today. Thanks for watching.